We're back with another Max Youth rating here on the channel, and for the first time ever, we're heading off to Africa. It's Egypt versus Cameroon in a Max Youth rating video. And in the famous words of Shakira, what did Shakira say in that song? Is it this time it's Africa? It's time for Africa? I should have researched this. Already a shambles. Let's get into it. Waka waka AA. It's time for Africa, I think. I'm not sure. So today we're using custom databases because eagle-eyed viewers will know that there is no Egypt or Cameroon in the base game, and one of my rules for these Max Youth Ratings videos is the nations must be in the base game. Why? Because it's a ball ache to set this up, unless you're not an idiot. And when I did this, I was an idiot. So I had to go through. I'm gonna show you what I did. I went through, and I not only have put a note on every single team, I've put the max facilities and youth rating for every single team in the division, as well as the lower league. Yeah, as well as that league, as well as that league. You think, oh God, that's 48 teams plus the top league of 18. That's 66 teams. That's a lot. That's just bloody Egypt, ladies and gentlemen. When you can do this in a wanna in the pre-game editor, but you've got to then test the database. Little did I know that that's a piece of piss once you've learned how to do it, and I've now learned how to do it. So going forward, I'll be able to do this far more efficiently. But that took absolutely ages. Wait till you see Cameroon. Of course, the Max Youth rating generated players is up at 200, and the max facilities for every single team in said nation. Why Egypt and Cameroon, I hear you ask? Good question. Well, they are the two most successful teams in African Cup of Nations history. Therefore, I thought, let's go and do the big two and move forward. And I think we're going to do some other stuff in Africa, and I might do a combo of TV deal and Max Youth rating going forward with some other nations. So yeah, Nigeria, maybe. Who is the most successful teams? Maybe Nigeria and Ivory Coast. Maybe we'll see. I think these are the two most successful teams. Who are the third and fourth? That's the question. I think Nigeria and Ivory Coast are probably the two teams that I'll probably go with, but that's for another day and another time. So Egypt, as you've seen, all the teams, max facilities, max youth rating, and 200 generated players. Now, Cameroon, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a quick look at the generated players. 200 out of 200, of course. Now, Rigobert Song's in charge of Cameroon. Did not know that. Did not know that. Right, the Cameroonian MTN Elite 1 Group A. 10 teams, you go. We've just done 66 for Egypt. That's easy. Oh, 16 for the second division. Oh, 26. Well, as long as the third division's not got 40 teams in it, your quid's in with Cameroon. 90. Fucking 90. And me, like the twat I am, went through every single pissing team and went, edit club details, vicinities, 2020. Boom. Add a note. Boom. Boom. Add a note. 90 plus the two top divisions at 26 teams. 116 added to the 66 for Egypt. You're talking 182 teams I've gone and done this on, whereas I could have highlighted them all in the pre-game editor and edited it in one go. But I've learned how to do that now. I'm not bitter. I've made a peace with all that time I wasted. We learn from our mistakes, ladies and gentlemen, and that was a mistake. But it did not deter me. Despite having to do all that, I was not deterred. I did not think, let's sack off the lower leagues. No. I bloody went for it. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So, as you've been here before, we know there is Max Youth rating in the mix. Now, of course, there is a scoring system, but some of you will go, hang out, whoa, Jay, yes, we've been here before. These guys aren't in the Champions League. They're not in the Europa League. They've not got a conference league in Africa. They don't play in the bloody Euros. Well, of course they don't. So what we're going to do is we're going to move the goalposts slightly. There is no conference league in Africa. So the second tier of Europe is the African Confederations Cup, the African version of the Europa League, if you will, for us Europeans who might not be that familiar. I know I certainly wasn't. This is the equivalent of the Europa League, and this will be worth 2 points every single time a team wins it. As you can see, Zamalek from Egypt won it not too long ago. With 4 points will be the African Champions League, and I don't think you need me to tell you that this is the equivalent of the Champions League. But I've told you anyway, like the patronising bellend that I am. So this will be worth 4 points, as we've alluded to. In previous experiments, the Champions League is worth 4 points. The African Cup of Nations, which is the equivalent of the Euros, in my opinion. It might not be. That might be offensive. It's actually more regularly than the Euros, isn't it? It's every 2 years. So it's not like the Euros in one sense. It's always done in a January. Anyway, this is worth 3 points, just like the Euros is in the European style of things. And of course, the World Cup is going to be worth 5 points. But hang on, I hear you scream. What about 1 point? Well, the Ballon d'Or, isn't it? We've started integrating the Ballon d'Or into these experiments and actually having them part of the scoreboard. So today, Ballon d'Or will be flying the flag for 1 point. Every single time a player wins the Ballon d'Or, they get a point for their respective nations. And we'll be going through and seeing who will win overall in this experiment. One other thing to note as well is, of course, if you play the same nation in the final, so in the European Cup game, in the European Cup final, should I say, if an Egyptian team plays an Egyptian team, there is a bonus point for winning against your own team. Or if an Egyptian team faces a Cameroonian team, is that right? Cameroonian? A team from Cameroon. Then there'll be a bonus point as well. Much like internationally, if Egypt beat Cameroon or Cameroon beat Egypt, a bonus point in the final of said tournament. We'll try and keep track of all these scores. Editor Jay will be doing it far more religiously than me. So the scoreboard will crop up here as we go through. We normally do 200-ish years for these kind of experiments. This took bloody ages to simulate. We've gone just over 100 years, I'm sorry, because it took far too long to simulate and there was no way I could do 200 years. So we're going to do 20, 50 and 100 year in the jumps rather than the 50, 100, 200 jumps. So it's going to be 20 years, 50 years, 100 years. That's where we're going to sort of go to. And Editor J will have the scoreboard up there, which will be far more accurate than the vitriol that I'm spewing out. So if the scoreboard is saying something different to what I'm saying, I'm getting it wrong. Scoreboard's right for you. So please forgive me if I've got a couple of them wrong. It's quite hard to keep track of. I could prep this and I could do a bit of work in advance and write it all down. But then my reaction wouldn't be as genuine because I've already seen it. And I like to sort of react to these live because I feel like when things happen, it makes me go, bloody hell. Whereas I'm not an actor, so I can't really do that if I've already seen it. So yeah, this has been the longest intro to one of these videos I think I've ever done. And I'm trying to keep the video shorter. Let's go 20 years into the future then and see if anything's happened. Well, the best player in the world is actually Congolese. Democratic Republic of Congo is Jules Mulenda, 20 years in the future, playing for Chelsea, signed from Borussia Dortmund for £101 million. He's 29 years old. He's German as a second nationality. He's chosen to be Congolese. German is the second best player in the world. Niels Simon Hornbruch, playing for Liverpool. So, as we see here, the first player that we see, Mohamed Farid for Real Madrid, 184 out of 199 potential. He's 35 years old and he's been playing for Real Madrid a lot. He's a model professional. He definitely made it to 199. He definitely did. He screams Ballon d'Or winner to me. So let's keep an eye on the name Mohamed Farid. Where's the next player? It is Cameroonian. Manuel Undoa, playing for Man City, a left-back/centre-back, 180 potential, 179 current. Jeffrey van der Groep. Oh, God, the Dutch names are amazing. I'm working on something for a Wonder Kid Whale that's going to be... I mean, I love the Dutch names, so we've got to go back to Holland at some point. We actually have to. Well, I've got a couple of Wonder Kid Whales that I'm currently working on. I'm working on some ideas and how to present them. A Scandinavian one, and there's another one in England. A peek behind the curtain and all like that. Oh, look at him. What's that on the floor? Right. Cameroon the 10th in the world. Not bad, eh? Where Egypt? Second? Okay. We might have won World Cups. Let's go and have a look at the Egyptian Premier League. Oh, Al Ahly are undefeated after 16 games. They've been winning a lot as well. As are the Pyramids. It's a two-team nation. The league is the best. The Cameroonian league is 6th. I can't remember where they were to begin with, though, unfortunately. So, PWD Bameda have won the league for the last 12 or 13 years in a row. And they won 3 of the first 7 as well. So, they've absolutely dominated. So, without further ado, let's go to the African Confederations Cup, which, of course, let me remind you, is worth 2 points per victory. And straight away, Zamalek have won 2. That's 2-0 to Egypt. But Al Masry are also an Egyptian team. That means bonus point. Bambutos for Cameroon, it's 2-1. Zamalek 3-1. Ismaili 4-1. Zamalek also won there against the Al Masry. Again, that's another bonus point. So what we're already at 4-1 with 2 bonus points. Zamalek beating Ismaili again 5-1, bonus point. 6-1, Al Masri, 7-1. Bamenda, 7-2. 7-3, bonus point, 8-3, 9-3. Okay, that's 9-3 to Egypt first up. Okay, now the Champions League. Okay, so we've got Pyramids have won it, and again, and Al Ahly. That's 3-0 to Egypt. 4-0, bonus point. 5, bonus point. 6, bonus point. 7, 8, bonus point. 9, 10, 11, 2 more bonus points. 12, bonus point. 13, bonus point. 14, 15, bonus point. 16, 17, both bonus points. 18, bonus point. 18 of the 20 years have been won by Egyptian teams. And how many bonus points have we had? 14. Okay. Well, 9-3 in the Confederations Cup, Europa League, if you will. I was like, oh, they're pulling away there. 18-0 in Champions League. So domestically, I think Egypt have already got this one sewn up. Internationally, though, it's a different story. The first season, or the first tournament of the experiment went to Algeria, and none of our teams in the top 3. However, I think the youth players are going to start coming through, and that will change going forward. Egypt runner up there to Nigeria, and Cameroon beating Egypt 1-0 to Cameroon. Bonus point. The comeback's on. Oh, Egypt level and with the bonus point. Same final, different result. Egypt won again, that's 2-1. Cameroon equalised, it's 2-2 with a bonus point. And another one, 3-2 bonus point. Egypt 3-3 bonus point. 4-3 to Egypt. Oh, for God's sake, Egypt are winning. Well, there's been 5 World Cups, and Egypt have won one of them. Third in another one, they beat France in 2034. 1-0 to Egypt. Cameroon, nowhere. So, in terms of the golden ball, then, we are going to scooch through here, and he's done it. At 23 years old, Mohamed Farid won the golden ball, the Ballon d'Or, should I say. 1-0 already. At 23, we've just seen he's 35, and we think he got to 199. How many is he going to win? Is it going to be like a Messi or Ronaldo kind of career? He's come second to Vinicius Jr. there. Sorry, the scoreboard's probably in the way at the moment. Editor J, do you want to move it for the Ballon d'Or section, or is that too much faff? He's second again, this time to Junior Krupi, another Real Madrid player. So, Vinicius Jr. actually went to PSG. I was going to say, just all Real Madrid at the moment winning it. Oh, he's done it again. Mohamed Farid, right, that's 2-0, 3-0, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's won 7 Ballon d'Ors. He's come second a few times as well. So he's been in the top 3 for at least double figures 10 times. 7 Ballon d'Ors. So I would say Egypt are 7-0 up here in Ballon d'Ors, but they're not. Mohamed Farid is 7-0 up. What a player. Generational talent. So Egypt have got the upper hand in almost all, in every single avenue. Yeah, they've got Confederations Cup, they're winning. They're absolutely trouncing in the Champions League. There's no coming back from that. The African Cup of Nations, they're 1 ahead. Although bonus points might sort of come into effect. I'd have to sort of go back and look at that, and I'll toss up the scores as we go. World Cup's the 1-0 up, and Ballon d'Ors, it is 7-0. So, yeah, there you go. Let's move on to 50 years into the future. 30 more years from now, 2053? No, 2073. I don't know why I said 53. Bad maths, tiredness, exhaustion, newborn. So, commitment I have to bring you this, despite doing it the long way round, and still bring you the video. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel if you could. It'd mean a lot to me. So at 50 years through, we are at 16 hours and 26 minutes. That is how long it's taken to get to 50 years. So you can appreciate why I ended 100 years, can't you? 100-ish years. It's like, I could never do 200. It would take forever. Okay, and once again, the best player in the world is German. It's Jürgen Max. 198 potential, 197 current ability. And where is the best player from one of our two teams? It's Amr Mohammed, 184. He's Egyptian, playing for Liverpool. Where's the first Cameroonian? We've got Mohamed Hegab, another Egyptian, 173. Cameroon they're just not nowhere to be seen here. This is weird. This is really concerning. Genuinely, we're down in the 160s now, and Cameroon have still not cropped up. I'll give up. I'll literally give up. I can't be arsed. Hazem Gomar, Egyptian again. Whatever. Cameroon is 7th in the world, though. Their team is not great. Egypt are 4th, so yeah, they've fallen away, and Cameroon have sort of closed that gap. So maybe all is not lost. So last here, and Cleopatra won, which made it 9-3, and then again that's 10, 11. Cameroonian 11-4, 12-4, 13, 14. A couple of bonus points as well. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Another bonus point. Another 2 at 22, 23, 24, bonus point, 5, 26. Oh no, sorry. That's 26. But no, it is 26, and it's 5 for Cameroon. On Tusana, they're Egyptian. Yeah, so they've won another bonus point as well. That's 29-5. 29-5. So another one for Zamalek. Al-Ali, Zamalek. Oh, Egypt are just running away with it. Zamalek have won it so many times in a row there. I just want some Cameroonian teams to win it. Canon Yaoundé! Cameroon have a Champions League! And a bonus point. And again, and a bonus point. This is for the purpose of Editor J. I've just gone back and counted that. It's 43-2. Should we bother with... I'm not bothered with the bonus points there. Do you know what? Actually, it's not just for Editor J. Just leave that in. There you go, 43-2. So you can top that up. Yeah, good luck with the scoreboard on that. That was just a nightmare, wasn't it? The AFCON. We were at 4-3, weren't we? Following tournament, Cameroon 4-all. And that made it 5-4. Egypt with the bonus point. 5 for all. 6-5. 6-6. 7-6 to Cameroon. Another bonus point. Oh, I was going to say Cameroon was taking the lead. 7-6. Sorry, that is 8-6. Egypt bring it back to 8-7. So Cameroon leave the first 50 years ahead in African Cup of Nations. How about that then? They are behind in World Cups, and that is how it remains. Actually, Egypt and Cameroon, neither of them have got into the top 3. South Africa, on the other hand, have won back-to-back World Cups, beating Germany in the final and Brazil finishing 3rd. How on earth have they done this? Well, the best squad. Okay. So World Cups remains 1-0. Let's go and look at the golden ball. There we go. First one, Karim Mansour makes it, is at 8-0. Hossam Hassan makes it 9. Oh, a double for him. That's 10. Victor Ngongang for Cameroon. He's got him on the scoreboard. It's 10-1. 11. Ahmed Mahmoud. Victor Ngongang. 11-2. Okay, so Egypt's are absolutely running away with it. Right, can we come back with Cameroon in some capacity? Can Cameroon win one of the competitions? They're on course to win the African Cup of Nations at the minute. That would leave me satisfied. Balls to bonus points at this point. If they get more tournament wins, I'll be very happy. Let's go to the end of the experiment then and see how far we got to in the 100 years plus that I did. 21-27, 104 years. And as you can see there in the middle of the screen, 1 day, 6 hours and 48 minutes it took to simulate this. So, and look how long it's taking to load. You could subscribe to the channel 3 times while this is happening. So I'm only asking you to go and do it once. So if you still haven't, go and do it quick. Best player in the world is John Joe Densmore for Barcelona. He's English. And oh my God, a 192 current, 193 potential is Ouadou Mersh, a Cameroonian prospect for Atletico Madrid. Eric Mbappe, Cameroonian at Man City. Have we had a takeover? Has it happened? Are Cameroon the better team? I can't see any Egyptian players. To be fair, I can't see any more Cameroonians either. Mohamed Ekrami, there we go. Egyptian. Okay. Egypt is 7th in the world ranking in terms of their team. Cameroon are 4th. Oh my God. It might have happened. And this is always what happens. I feel like we do move the goalposts in terms of the competition that we sort of really want to focus in on when one nation is so overwhelmingly dominant. I mean, 43-2 in Champions Leagues, and we've come forward since then 54 years. I mean, you're having a laugh. There's no way, is there? There's literally no way. Right, so we were last here in the 70s, weren't we? Tusana had just won, I believe, and that made it at 29-5. I've got it scribbled down here. So, Editor J, don't worry about the scoreboard for every single one. This is going to be a bit of a landslide. I will catch you up at the end of the actual score, but let's just quickly go and look through. Eating Sport for Cameroon. The comeback is on. Bonus point. Pyramids. No, they are Egypt. Yeah, okay. 1-1. Egyptian for Cleopatra, of course, is Egyptian. Zamalek again. Fortuna Mfu. Another one for Cameroon. Al-Ali. Gazelle. Tassana. Bonus point for Tassana. Cleopatra again and Al-Ali. Wadi Degla. They've come out of nowhere. Zamalek and Al-Ali with more wins. El Gouna. Impots. Way, another one for Cameroon. Aladea. Egyptian. El Gouna again. Oh, it's Egyptian. It was Impots that were. Aladea. They're Egyptian. Canon Uenda. That's Cameroonian. And Gazelle and Pyramids. Eating, Impots and Tassana round it off. That's 48-13 to Egypt in that one. The Champions League, once again, Zamalek, Canon Yaoundé, they're a Cameroonian team. Eating Sport won a few, and Ceramica, Cleopatra, Kanayunde, Al Ahly, Zamalek come through with a few. Oh, they've dominated there of Egypt. Eating Sport, we've got some obnoxious bellend with the horn outside. Hopefully you can't hear that, but it's probably some idiot who's parked on some double yellows and stuff, because there's some double yellows near mine, and people always park on them. So yeah, there you go. Zamalek with a few. Gazelle FC, they're Cameroonian. So there's actually quite a lot. Imports, we've seen quite a few from Cameroon in this 50-year jump. They actually got to 16, which was 14 more than what they were last time. Now, admittedly, Egypt did win 31 of 31, so it's finished 74-16. Yeah. So domestically, Egypt have won this one. The AFCON, though, precarious 8-7 to Cameroon, 9-7, 9-8, 9-9. Bonus point 10-9, 10-all, 11-10, 11-all, 12-11, 13-11, 14-11. Oh, wow, look at that Cameroon golden generation. 2 more for Egypt, 3 for Egypt. Cameroon again. I've lost count now. I'm going to have to go back and count these. Cameroon again with another 2, and then Egypt with 2 towards the end. That means, let me just double check this. So Cameroon. To start this experiment, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 tournament wins. And let's go down with Egypt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cameroon have won 17-16 in African Cup of Nations. That's unbelievable. Egypt are the only winners of the World Cup so far, though. And it looks like it's going to stay that way. Tell a lie, Cameroon have got 1 all on World Cups, but the following tournament, Egypt went and spoilt Cameroon's party. Won it themselves, making it 2-1. And finally, the Ballon d'Or. Okay, so the scoreline was, I believe, 11-2, I think. Made that 11-3. It's Yannick Ebongyu. I'm going up the decade by the decade, and it's not happening. Mohamed Kamel, he's won 1. That's 12-2. So the only tournament that Cameroon won was the African Cup of Nations, and did they win it? Oh wow, 17-16. I mean, of course they've won it plenty of times during the experiment, but they got 1 more than Egypt, which for me is a victory in itself, considering how dominant Egypt were domestically, and they actually won on World Cups and on Ballon d'Ors as well. So it's nice that the losing nation, did actually have make a good account of themselves, and allows them to go away with a few bragging rights. As always, these max youth ratings and these internationals kind of versus, they're always so much fun. It's always good with these videos. It's always good even when one team dominates, there is an element that you can sort of cling on to and say, Cameroon won that. They won the African Cup of Nations, which was good. Egypt won overall, of course, as I was saying. We are going to be doing many more max youth ratings, TV deals and all that kind of jazz. International versus, because I always do love them. And there's an element of stakes when you have the scoreboard and the competition between the two nations. And they seem to go down pretty well. You guys seem to enjoy them as well. So yeah, any suggestions are always welcome. The verses have to be in the same continent, otherwise the scoreboard would be too messy. Like, I don't think you could compare winning the AFCON to the Euros, like if you did a European team and an African team. I just don't think it would work very well. So, especially with domestic trophies as well, with European Cups or Champions Leagues and all that. So they have to be the same nation, same continent, should I say. People have suggested certain ones in South America, which is definitely on the cards. People have also suggested other African sort of ones as well. So yeah, keep your suggestions coming in, and even different ones in Europe as well that I've not done. So yeah, make your suggestions in the comments down below. If you haven't already, please do like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and watch this. This video above apparently is the best for viewer. Who knows what it is, but it is the best one recommended for you from my channel based on the algorithm. So yeah, go and enjoy that. If you've already seen it, go and enjoy it again. And if you don't want to enjoy it again, go and enjoy something else on the channel that you may not have seen. Thanks for watching. Take good care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.